empezando Puro Cotorreo. And today on Puro Cotorreo, we're sitting down with a woman who proves that success comes in many chapters. From working as probation officer and paralegal for the state of Texas to stepping into a completely different world. She made the brave decision to leave her career behind to carry on her family's legacy. Now, she's the proud owner of Moreno's Reception Hall, one of the Houston's favorite spots for unforgettable celebrations. Her story is just one of courage, family, and faith. Let's welcome Miss Becky. ¿Cómo anda, Miss Becky?
Muy bien, gracias.
No estás nerviosa, ¿verdad?
Un poquito.
Sí, pero you talk to so many people.
I do.
Through events and stuff like that.
I do.
You were telling me también que tenía tenía animalitos ahí en donde vive.
Sí, teníamos caballos, ponies, vacas, toros, chickens, but we don't have that anymore.
Y no le hablaba a los animalitos así como, oye, ¿cómo estás, Francisco? ¿Por qué andas peleando ya?
No, not really.
No. Oh, well, it's so nice to have you here, Miss Becky.
Thank you
what
for
are you
having me.
Oh, no problem. What are you dressed of?
I'm dressed as a chola.
Hey. That's all I can think about. You know how the cholo dance from Cali? Are you originally from Cali?
No, I'm from Denver Harbor. And my mother never let me wear dickies. She never let me dress like this. So I'm like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to dress like this.
Hey. And you have the whole month of October to actually do it.
Right.
Are you going to dress as that for Halloween too or no?
No, maybe like an 80s girl.
Oh, okay. Like, I was going to say, I don't know why Flapper came up, but that's not 80s, that's like 20s.
Like Madonna, maybe.
Oh, Madonna.
Yeah, algo así.
Para arriba el pelo, todo. Blonde.
Sí, todo blonde.
Ooh. Wow. So tell me, Miss Becky, I mean, you've never really done like a public appearance or anything like that?
Never.
No podcast,
Never.
anything like that? When I met you at your hall, I was installing a photo booth, and I was like, let me go ask the manager, or let me see if I can find someone that works here. And then I meet you, and then I'm like, damn, she has like so much to talk about. Like, her story is so fascinating. You know, she's over here like, taking over a hall. She was a probation officer, probably like beating up some people, fighting or something, knocking some people down. Tell me, like, what's your life been like, all the way to now, like with the hall?
Well, I started working for the state of Texas when I was about mid-19, almost 20. I've always wanted to become a lawyer. And I have 2 degrees, one in business and one in paralegal studies. And I started working for the state of Texas in the child support division. So I connected with a lot of people. I was very young. And that's where I got involved in customer service. And I was so young, and I would have moms that would come to me and say, hey, he cheated on me. This is what he did. I don't have any money to feed my kids. But me being so young, I would motivate them. Hey, everything was going to be okay. And I would go far and beyond to help these customers. So I've always been a people person. That's my passion, to help people. And then from there, I wanted to work for the district attorney's office. And I got an interview because I wanted to learn about criminal law, not just, family law, civil. So when I applied, I got interviewed, and everything went well. And they're like, you know what, you got the position. I think I must have been like 24. Y me dijeron, you have the position, we really like you. But here's a judge, and he's going to interview you. I said, okay. So he comes in. First thing, me pregunta, do you know anything about criminal law? I said, no, sir, I don't. Okay, have a nice day. And he just walked away.
Whoa.
And it crushed me because I'm like, well, I mean, I can learn.
Yeah.
But he didn't give me the opportunity. And everyone there were just like looking at each other like, what happened? Like, we want you, but he has the last say. Mm-hmm. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to go and work in juvenile probation, which is still family law.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it started working there. And once again, I connected with kids. And I kind of learned, I put two and two together, why it happens to children, what they go through because they come from like broken families. Or sometimes it's not a broken family, something is missing.
Dysfunctional.
Yes, and I was putting two together, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is what's going on. But I've always been a people person to help them, and when I got there, my supervisor looked at my experience and said, well, you don't have any juvenile experience, which, you know, you have to deal with misdemeanors or felonies. Y la otra se equivocó y puso que I did have experience.
Mm.
So when I started working there, they had me doing misdemeanors and felonies, but I was only supposed to do misdemeanors, no felonies. So meses después se enteraron. They're like, why are you doing felonies? I'm like, well, she told me to. They're like, no, you're not supposed to, but you know what? You've been doing a good job. And it was something very different from my first career. And then my sister and my mom were working Morenos. Moreno's has been established since 2006.
Moreno's reception hall, right?
Moreno's reception hall. And the reason they built this hall was because of my sister, my little sister, Angelica. Because, they built the hall for her. So my parents had rental properties in Houston, and they were trying to find a hall, a big hall,
Mm-hmm.
for her to have her 15. Y no encontraban. En ese entonces, they were already booked. No había tantos salones grandes. Entonces, they had the property in Channelview, and my dad said, I'm gonna make one. He's very spontaneous. Dijo, you know what? I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna sell my properties. I'm gonna sell my houses, and I'm gonna make one. And he did. It took him 9 months. He made it in 9 months. And then they went through all the permits. They did everything. And she was the first one to have her 15 there. Her 16.
Wow.
Yeah. So estuvo allí. And then from there, my dad said, okay, you're on your own. Do what you have to do. So my sister was only 16. And my mom no sabe inglés.
Mm-hmm.
Entonces, ellas le pusieron mucho esfuerzo, mucho cariño al trabajo. I think one of how they were advertising is one time I think I was told that they were putting flyers in people's cars at Walmart. That's what I did.
Yeah, we'll print them and then like just put them on the windshield.
In the windshield.
Wow.
You know, come to Moreno's.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very proud of my sister and my mom because they did a very wonderful job. And at that time there was no TikTok, no había todo eso de social media. Pero they were very good at what they did. Entonces, it was word of mouth that people would come back to us over and over and over and over again. And I would see that, but I was in my own world working with kids.
Mm.
And I never thought of stepping in or taking over. And the reason I took over was because my sister became a lawyer. She became an attorney, and Angie.
Oh.
I only have one sister.
Wow.
And Angie, she became a lawyer, and my dad said, ¿quién nos va a cuidar el negocio?
Mm-hmm.
¿Quién va a hacer esto? And I'm the oldest one. I'm 46. My brother's 40, and then my sister, she's 35. So my brother was not going to take care of the business because he travels all over the world. At that time, he's in the oil field. So él trabajaba, so he wasn't going to do that. And my sister basically said, hey, Dad, you know, and her being a lawyer, her having her license and her doctorate, she was still working it.
Wow.
She was still working
Hustling.
it. Yeah. And
wow.
Entonces, she basically said, hey, Dad, pues ya tengo que seguir mi carrera de abogada because I went to school for this. And my dad said, okay. So I was eating at the table, and he's like, hey, so ¿quién va a cuidar el negocio? And I'm laughing. I'm like, ah, she's still going to do it. You know, they're going to make her because that's how my dad is, you know, because my dad, till this day, I'm 46, and my dad and my mom still tell me what to do.
Damn.
Entonces, I'm like, you know.
And they're both Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, you know, they're going to make her, whatever. I'm over here laughing, and my dad hits me on the head. Tú, dice, tú vas a cuidar el negocio. And I'm like, what? Dijo, sí, tú. Y dije, ¿pero por qué? Dijo, porque yo te estoy diciendo.
Oh.
That you're going to do it. So, of course, I'm like, okay, like, I just kind of brushed it off. I'm like, no, it's too much. Un salón es mucho, es un negocio, it's their legacy. If they built it, it's been there for years. I don't know anything about business. And, well, my dad said, well, you're going to do it, mija. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to learn. And I was very scared. And
at this point, you already had your own family?
ya tenía mi familia, mis hijos, y pues yo bien asustada. I'm like, Dad, pero I don't know anything. Dijo, mija, pues vas a aprender. You're going to have to learn. Entonces, I did, and I would talk to my sister, and I would tell her, hey, Angie, like, help me out. Like, what do I do? And I would see, like, my mom and my sister, how successful they were. Y pues yo me daba topes en la pared. Decía, no, I'm not going to meet their expectations. What about if something happens? So when I took over, COVID happened. Like, a little bit after COVID happened. Entonces, pues, I said, hey, Dad, I said, I failed you. Le dije, sorry, Dad, pues, no puedo. Le dije, customers are not coming in, we're being shut down and everything. I just can't, I'm sorry. And he's like, no, mija, it's okay. No worries. It's out of your control. Everybody's being shut down and, como quiera, tú échale ganas. So, COVID happened, we were shut down and after that, we picked up again. So, I'm a very analytical person. I analyze a lot, and I listen to people. I have very good listening skills. Except I don't listen to what my husband tells me, but I have good. I listen.
Cuando le conviene.
So entonces, yo miraba que la gente llegaba, and the first thing that they would do is like look at the floor, like that. And they would look at the floor and no nos gusta el piso porque está caliente. It was brown. It was a brown color. Back then, everything was rustic, brown, and all that. Y no les gustaba. So I'm like, okay. No, pues you don't have a quinceañera room, a VIP room. No, pues tampoco. We have one, but it was like a little closet.
Yeah.
So I started listening to what customers were looking for and what they wanted. So I go back to my dad and my mom, and I'm like, hey, Dad, hey, Mom, COVID's over. Yes, we're okay, but I want to be better. I wanna really pick up this business, Dad. I wanna do good. Me dijo, okay, so what do you want? Because my dad's like that. He's, ¿qué quieres? Dije, well, I want money. I want money, Dad. Can you help me out? Like, can you vamos a ponerle piso al
salón.
Al salón. Let's paint it. Let's remodel it. And what do you think? Le dije, no, pues, I'm pretty sure that once we revamp it, we're going to bring more people in. Dijo, okay, está bien, mija. Dijo, the only thing I'm going to ask you, dice, he told me, it's like, I don't want to be part of it, but get your brothers involved. Go and get involved. I said, okay, está bien. So I talked to my sister and my brother, and I said, hey, we're going to get new floor, and I was all happy. And fuimos los tres a Flor Decor a mirarlo. We would bring pieces of the tile. Y le echábamos agua, we would like dance, like we would dance. Because, we wanted un piso que no fuera tan resbaloso, for the safety of our guests. But, something pretty también. And we would do that. And then at the end of the day, my brother was like, Becky, I like this one. I said, oh, you like it? Dijo, yeah, okay, let's go. Pues ya fuimos, lo compramos. And then my dad, he started looking at the hall. But at first, he was like, no me quiero meter en nada. Like, I'm just going to give you the money, you do what you got to do. But then I started seeing my dad very involved. And I'm like, well, no que no.
I don't think,
no.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could just, like, stand around.
Yeah.
Especially if they put some, type of money or something like that. They're going to put some type of input.
Pues ya mi papá empezaba, mija, ¿y cómo acá? Y venda acá. No, sí, papá, let's do this. So it brought a lot of people in, like the whole, what we did, the whole remodel to the hall, it brought a lot of people in. There there's a lot of more things that I would like to do, pero todo a su tiempo. Todo a su tiempo. And we stay busy, gracias a Dios. We have an event every Saturday.
That's good.
Sometimes I do book on Fridays, but at the beginning, when I first started, was like I said, it was low. And then I picked up a lot, gracias a Dios, Friday, Saturday. But then I kind of said, you know what, let me just kind of step back and just make Saturdays.
Wow.
That's it, you know, because you have to have family time también.
Yeah, we were just talking about that before the podcast episode. De que you went from Friday, Saturdays to just Saturdays because you wanted to have more time for yourself, for your family. How many kids do you have?
I have 4.
4 kids. They're all like older or?
My son is 29.
Oh.
My daughter is 27. And then I have an 18 and a 16-year-old.
I see. I'm 29 too. Wow, that's crazy.
You can be my son.
And you don't even look old, like
Really?
46 or anything like that. You don't look.
46.
You have good genes, especially your little sister over here, Angie. She look like 19. And your dad did he have any construction también background?
No.
Just real estate?
No, not even real estate.
Oh, not even real estate.
No, my dad is a welder.
Oh, welder, nice.
My dad, but he's a very smart man. We grew up. I grew up in Denver Harbor. That's where I grew up.
Where's Denver Harbor exactly?
It's over there by Wayside.
Oh,
I-10 and Wayside.
also here in Houston, todavía.
Here in Houston,
Denver
yes.
Harbor.
Little Red.
Okay.
So ahí crecí yo. Entonces, I was the only child for about 7 years, and my dad, very committed to his family. He worked a lot, and he would come home and give my mom his check. Le decía, ten vieja, here's my money. Do what you have to do with it. So from living in an apartment, we went to a trailer. From a trailer, we went to a house on the blocks. And then my mom, she administered my dad's money very well. And then my mom's like, hey, I have this much money. We can buy a rental home. Really? Yeah, we can buy one and invest one, and then little by little. But my parents, they're a very good team. And my dad, pues bien trabajador, pero él no tenía experiencia en construcción. Entonces, we moved to Channelview when I was, I think about 13, 14 years old. We moved there. And then my dad, like I said, he's very spontaneous. So my mom said, you know what, we outgrew this house. We need a bigger one. And at that time, they were making custom-built homes.
Oh, I see.
And we went to go see him, and my mom was like, no me gusta esto. No me gusta el otro. And my dad was like, pues yo te hago una. He said that.
Bien romántico.
Yo te hago una. And my mom was like, okay. Y ya le hizo una casa bien bonita a mi mom, 2 pisos y todo. And then from there, I mean, he's always worked. He's a very smart man, you know. Pero my mom, she really took care of his money, and I admire my mom a lot porque pues ella es una persona que supo administrar el dinero, and we are where we are because of both of them. Pero si mi mamá hubiera sido una persona que no hubiera administrado el dinero bien, entonces,
she would have lost it ASAP, yeah.
No hubiéramos estado aquí. Mm-hmm. I remember having, those sofas for like 16 years. They don't break. I mean, we're going to keep it. The curtains, they were there forever. I mean, it was like, you know how people, they change. Pues es fall, orange, or, it's spring colors. No, todo el año, red, cortinas, or whatever we had,
wow.
you know. So she would always cut corners, but, because of my parents, we're here.
You think that's why you're driven because of your parents?
Yes.
Yeah?
And I would see that my brother was so successful in what he does. And desde chiquito, we would go to the flea market all the time. Siempre. Every Sunday, church, and then pulga. And I remember my brother, my mom le compraba una bag of marbles. And then he would get to school and he would sell them individually.
Wow.
Very smart kid. He would sell them. Y decía, hey, aquel tiene 2. y tú nomás tienes una, buy another one.
Whoa.
Yes. So sometimes I think, and I'm like, man, si mi hermano hubiera corrido Morenos, no, hombre, no. You know, he's very business savvy, like,
Wow.
very good.
What does he do now exactly?
He's in the oil field.
Still. So
yeah,
okay.
he's still in the oil field, but he kind of calmed down. I mean, he's 40 years old. He can retire if he wants to.
Really?
Yeah, he can retire. I mean, he's gracias a Dios.
He's well off.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay.
And I would see my little brother. I'm like, man, I'm the oldest one.
Yeah.
I should set the example. Pero pues mi hermano, como te digo, trabajó like all over the world, like in Spain, South Africa, and he did that for a very long time. He sacrificed a lot of family time, and then he came back.
Wow.
And now he works here in the States. And then, pues, I always wanted to be a lawyer. That was always in my head. Like, I need to be the lawyer. I need to be the lawyer. But also my parents, they were very hard on us in a very good way, especially with me, because they didn't speak any English. So cuando nosotros íbamos a Home Depot, mi papá me decía, dile que ocupo esto. And I'm like, Dad, pues yo no sé qué es. Well, you're going to tell him that I need such tool. So I was little. I was 5, 6 years old, or, you know, translating for my parents, even documents that they would get in the mail. What does it say? I'm like, So I knew que yo tenía que
step up,
kind of represent my parents and say, no, pues ellos no saben, I have to. And when my mom, she would drop me off at school. Me decía, okay, mija, have a blessed day at school. Que Dios te me bendiga. Okay, ama. And I knew that I wasn't there to play, make friends. I knew that I was there to learn. And I would learn, and I'm like, I have to. Because si llego a mi casa y no sé la tarea, ¿quién me va a ayudar? Mi papi y mi mami, they don't know. They don't know English. ¿Cómo me van a ayudar?
Wow.
So, you know, I put all my heart into that. And I was really smart at school. Every 6 weeks, I would get a bumper sticker que decía, my daughter made the honor roll.
Ooh, okay.
Y decía mi mamá, mija, pues ya no sé dónde poner tanto sticker. You know, I was even like the student council for school.
So do you think you were maturing like a lot faster because you were the first one?
Yes.
Your parents, you know, needed you to translate literally everything. And you basically had to guide them as well in a way.
Yes, I feel that they had a responsibility to me, and I had a responsibility to my parents también. I felt like wherever we go, you know, if someone is saying something, I'm gonna tell my parents, hey, Dad, pues la señora está diciendo esto, no, we can't do it, or whatever it is, you know. So I had to be alert all the time, but that helped me in my career throughout the years. It helped me to help other people in doing family law, doing juvenile law. It helped me kind of like to say, hey, hold on. You're not going to take advantage because I know that. And I'm helping these people. Even though I'm not a lawyer, I'm gonna help them out.
Oh, and that's right. You were helping out a lot
Yeah.
of families. Like, basically, the novelas that you would hear or watch on TV, that's basically what you were, like, living through. Like, you know, you were hearing, you know, kids having problems at home, like, you know, parents maybe doing drugs or parents beating on them or leaving them in random places. What was the craziest story that you can remember about, you know, a kid's, you know, upbringing?
This kid, they left him at a parking lot at Kroger's in Crosby. Y cuando lo encontraron, pues el niño estaba todo mordido de ants.
Wow.
And he was placed in foster homes throughout his life. You know, his family couldn't help him because he had so many mental health issues. It was already too late.
The kid?
Mm-hmm.
How old was he?
I think at that time he must have been like 15.
Wow.
So he had a lot of mental health issues. And I remember when I would go to the detention center, lo miraba, and he endured so much pain in his life que él solito se quebraba la mano. And he would pick on other kids, like, hey, guys, and, you know, call them names and curse at them. So he would get jumped and beat up because he liked pain. Siempre quería estar quebrado de sus fingers, de sus manos, de su ankle. And I'm like, hey, that's all I know, man. That's all I know. All I know is pain. And it would, some stories would get to me. It would get to me a lot. Now I do something different. Now I see little girls like fulfilling their dream in their quinceañera. So it's still emotional, pero it's in a different way. I don't regret what I did as a probation officer, as a paralegal, pero I think right now I'm very happy.
You think also, do you think you've always followed that path then of trying to help people, and now you just converted all of that passion into what you're doing now in the venue?
Yes.
You're living through other people's lives now, like, you know, seeing them celebrate their special days, their weddings, their quinceañeras.
Mm-hmm.
Their what else do people celebrate? Their 50 years or something like that. A veces like
25th anniversaries.
25th, right?
I really like what I do, and like I said, I'm a very good listener. So when people come to me, some people come to me very demanding. Some people come scared that they're lost. They don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So when they come and they're across the table from me, before I just hand out the package, I don't do that. I listen to them first. I make them feel comfortable. How can I help you? What is it that you're trying to do? And I had this one guy, and he said, hey, pues yo quiero traer toda mi comida. Everything. I said, okay. Pero yo la quiero dar toda la noche. Y quiero dar menudo. I said, okay. Y también tamales.
Híjole. ¿Un festival o
yeah.
qué?
I said, okay, that's fine. Dijo, because I want to make sure that everybody eats,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I said, okay, sir, that's fine. Do you have that? I said, yeah, if you want to bring your own food, that's fine, sir. We have that package. Really? I said, yeah. If that's what you want, that's fine. So he was very happy, and he's like, but are you sure? I'm like, yes.
He kept doubting you?
Bring your food. Puede traer usted su comida, oiga. We don't have a kitchen here, but everything has to be pre-made. No, está bien. Entonces ya, before he leaves, you know, he gives me his hand y me dice, muchas gracias. Dice, va a ver, dice, le va a gustar el mole y las carnitas. So ya pasó su evento, and then that night, he comes up to me. He's like, hey, remember I promised you el mole y las carnitas?
Oh, that's so nice.
And he gives it to me. He's like, here you go. I said, oh, thank you. Entonces, but that's what you have to do. You have to listen to them first and kind of guide them, you know, what way or what they want. I have customers that come in and say, hey, this is my first rodeo. No sé qué hacer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let me help you. And like I said, you have to listen to them first. I'm the type of person that I like to give opportunities to everyone, because I wasn't given opportunities, you know, throughout my life, you know, but it's okay. So I'm very welcoming. If people tell me, hey, you know, Becky, we don't want your cake. My tía makes a bomb-ass cake.
Yeah.
Ah, bueno, bring it. Really? Yeah, está bien. So, you know, I remove it from the package, and it's whatever, how they feel comfortable, because it's their event. And I really like this business. I really do like it, because me growing up, my mom has like 12 siblings, and my dad has 5. So we were very united, todos bien cerquitas. So siempre,
Cerquitas, in the meaning y'all all slept in one room and everything?
Everything. There was no malice.
Oh.
No malicia, like nothing. And we would like have sleepovers, and all my cousins and run, and my tias, and we would consider them as moms and stuff like that. So we had a very tight family. But then as we grew older, we all got married, and the family separated. We'll come over for Thanksgiving. I'm not, because I'm going to be with my suegra or whatever. So I kind of saw that. And I'm like, okay, but as long as I'm with my family, it's okay. So then I see people come together as a whole at weddings, quinceañeras, and I'm like, oh, that's what I want. That's what I like. You know, I really like that.
Wow.
When they come together, they party. Oh, I haven't seen them in a very long time. Pues qué bueno, you know, that you have the opportunity to bring people together.
I have an idea for you, Miss Becky. You should trick your whole family. Like, tell them, hey, like, there's gonna be like, send everyone an invitation. You have to be a Moreno's reception, and then boom, surprise.
Yeah.
Mole, carnitas.
Everything.
El cabrito que tienes allá en
el rancho,
en el
los
rancho,
acres.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Y entonces, so you're like, okay, you told us that you've taken over the reception hall. You love living through people's, you know, events, because you wish you could do that every single weekend, or you know, get along with your family a lot more. What are some things that you would say are so different from now to then that people do in their every when they're, like, you know, putting together an event, basically? What's so different from, because you've been in the business for a while now?
For 5 years.
Yeah.
What's different now, it's everyone wants, that I've noticed now, a theme. Just themes like mariposas, enchanted forests. They actually want to see trees.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about manteles. It's just not about, you know, a tablecloth and the sash and the backdrop. They actually want to see flowers. They actually want to see, like, little butterflies moving.
Mm-hmm.
So that has changed a lot.
Do you think is making it difficult, or do you think it's something you're getting adapted to?
Well, we have to adapt ourselves, and I don't have that to offer to my clients at the moment. I would love to eventually, but if you find a vendor and they're wanting to come to Moreno's, they're more than welcome.
Mm-hmm.
They can decorate whatever your expectations are.
And you have a huge venue too. It's super high ceilings.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, what, 20, 25 feet?
Huge dance floor también.
Huge dance floor.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for one event, and there wasn't even space to move around with so many people in there. It was really, really nice. Everyone was having fun, and then the DJs had enough space. The banda had enough space. Mm-hmm. I mean, talking about bandas, have you had a really badass, like, banda go in there that you're, like, a girl, fangirling over or something?
We see that all the time. I think we've had Los Traileros there before, Lupe Tijerina. We've had La Leyenda. And I think about 2 years ago, we had a very huge event. It ended at 6 o'clock in the morning. We had Los Dos de Tamaulipas.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were there.
Wow.
They celebrated their 22nd birthday. So,
at Moreno's.
At Moreno.
Oh.
So what happened was that the mom and the sister came to Moreno's, and, you know, very humble, very nice people. And they said, hey, we want to rent your hall for a birthday party. I said, okay, está bien. They didn't tell me who they were ni nada. I didn't, you know, they didn't say anything to me. So a week before the event, the dad comes in and says, hey, I want 70 tables for 700 people. And I'm like, how? Si nomás es un cumpleaños, right? That's all I, you know. Pues I had it down on, you know, that it was a birthday party. I said, okay. Dijo, and if you have 80 would be perfect. So I was breaking my head. I'm like, man, like, un cumpleaños is going to be a lot of people, right? But, you know, I come from a big family, so I kind of understood. Entonces, I think it was on Thursday, 2 days before the event, I see a trailita that says Los Dos de Tamaulipas, but I didn't know who they were. And they never told me that, you know, que eran sus hijos.
Uh-huh.
So I'm on the phone, and then I look, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I tell my cousin, I say, hey, do you know who Los Dos de Tamaulipas are? She's like, you don't know who they are? I said, no, I don't. She's like, Becky, you don't know? I said, no, I don't, you know, pues no sé. Dice, look them up on YouTube. So I looked them up on YouTube y miré que llenaban escenarios, like, that they were, like, famous. I'm like, oh, crap. Like,
Were they already famous 2 years ago?
yes, they were
Yeah.
already famous.
Oh,
So
wow.
I was like, what the? Man, no, ¿por qué no me dijeron? I was like, they cheated. Like, why didn't they tell me who they were, you know?
Yeah.
But very humble people. Like, nunca me dijeron, you know, mis hijos son estos, son ellos, you know,
Sí, sí.
nothing like that. So I called my sister, and I'm like, hey, girl, guess who's coming? So tampoco pues ella sabe, you know, like, oh, and then, so we start preparing for that night. We're like popping bags.
Eh.
We're popping bags, doing everything, wearing our faja, you know,
Yeah.
just making sure, you know, that we were stayed ready. It was such a nice event. Like, I think they had like 10 grupos.
Whoa.
Yes. Rolando Marroquín from Los Invasores went. Victor from Los Impostores went. Los Talleres de la Sierra, which he's very famous right now. He went.
That is.
Talleres de la Sierra.
El chavorruco.
Yeah.
He went from looking 50 to looking like 20.
Yes. So he was playing. Everybody was real nice. And I think there was even a person from Univision or something like that. Oh, you know who also went? Los Cachorros de Juan Villarreal.
Jeez.
And Grupo Con Todo, Grupo Robles. I think it was about 10 bands. So, you know, I just kind of felt like, why didn't they tell me? Pero,
Well, it's because it's a smart move. Think about it.
Yeah.
If you're famous and you're telling everyone, hey, like, I want to hire
Yeah.
you, then ellos sienten de seguro, oh, they're going to overcharge me or they're going to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
this. Because I'm pretty sure they've gone through it.
And
I know because I'm famous.
So ya salió el evento de ellos, gracias a Dios. And people always come to us because word of mouth, you know, and oh, well, such and such person referred me, and you have a huge dance floor. And
Did they say how they found the place?
it was word by mouth.
También?
I
Okay.
mean, they found out and they came to me, and we're friends. I mean, I speak to their mom, their sister, and
Oh,
they're
cool.
very nice people. And I see that they're doing every day something better.
Yeah.
They're in the charts now. I think they're in the billboards también.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're doing very well.
Yeah,
I'm
they-
happy for them, and I was happy that, and I felt honored that they went to me, that they went to
Nice.
Morenos, and very nice guys.
And then I bet that you felt super fulfilled because, like, oh man, like I've had all these events, but this one makes it even more special.
And then a lot of people started like following me on Facebook,
And you're personal.
on my Becky Moreno.
Oh, okay.
They start in Moreno's reception hall. So they brought in, you know, a lot of people. Hey, you know, you have a huge dance floor. We have a
Yes, sir.
very huge stage,
Yeah.
a very huge stage where a lot of the band members, when they come, they're like, hey, I like your stage, Becky, because we can connect with people. Like we
Yeah.
see them and the girls get up and dance, you know, it's very big.
It's actually, yeah, it is a big, it's because I think musicians también, well, I've been to so many events, they're cramped everywhere that they go, everywhere. Y más cuando van a tener 10 grupos, no, pues, ahí sí tienen que either build their own stage or they have to, you know, use whatever is there. And after Los Dos de Tamaulipas, oh, by the way, shout out to Los Dos de Tamaulipas.
Shout out.
Shout out, guys. Hopefully we see you here soon. But they're from Houston, though, right? I think they're from Houston.
Yes, I think
I
so.
think so, yeah. Porque, I mean, I met some guys, too. Oh, de Sencillo también. Son de aquí, de Houston. I didn't know that. They're from the north side. Pero, ¿qué te voy a decir? Oh, how many people started following then after that? Because I'm pretty sure, did something go viral or anything?
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
It went viral. And at that time, I was new to TikTok. I'm
Oh.
very old school. So yo casi no sé, I really don't know how to manage social media. Instagram is too fancy for me. I really don't know how to manage that. And so I uploaded some TikToks, and we started, you know, getting more and more followers. And gracias a Dios, you know, we are where we are right now.
Do you occasionally post some old videos from el evento de los Dos de Tamaulipas, or you kind of left it behind?
No, I mean, I do sometimes, and when we have good bands también, you know, I
Okay.
repost
Cool.
those events.
Who is your dream guest to be at the at the hall? Like, if anyone could hire you, like, who would you want there?
As far as someone famous,
Famous or someone that, damn, like, I wish that person would hire us over here.
I'm not sure.
Un crush, hay un celebrity crush.
No, I mean, I would like to, I guess, Bobby Pulido, if he was to go sing.
Okay.
I like Tejano music.
Yeah.
If they were to hire him. I remember my mom, it was funny because years ago, the Cumbia Kings went to the hall. This was years ago.
Los de Selena.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fueron a cantar. And I remember they were dressed like, cholos and stuff like that. And my mom was like, who's that? ¿Y por qué están entrando así? We have a dress code. But it was them.
Wow.
It was them that were like, they were...
¿Los estaba regañando también o
she
qué?
was like, ¿por qué entran así? Pero pues, that's their style. But they did a good show.
Wow.
It was for a 15, I believe.
Wow. Was your obviously your mom is still sometimes here and there at the venue, de seguro? Or you still tell her también about everything that's going on, or you don't want to stress her?
No, I still report to my mom. I still tell her, hey mom, this is what's going on. I have to communicate to them, but pretty much they put their trust in me.
Cool.
And I don't want to fail my parents because I know that she did a very good job. My sister did a very good job. And I want to make sure that I make my parents proud. This is like, I feel like it's my only opportunity because I see my brother and sister being so successful, and I'm like, I want to be successful too. Yeah. I want to make my parents proud. So it's a legacy that I have to carry. It's something big for them.
Wow. That's you guys are so lucky, honestly, to have both parents that are, moving forward, always looking for the next big thing to do, saving money. That's kind of like what's wrong with people right now these days, that they don't know how to save money. Like, they don't know how to invest in themselves. How would you have wanted to invest in yourself more? Do you think you wish you could have done things differently, or do you think you did everything correctly?
I don't regret anything. I think I'm very happy with the opportunities that life has given me, even though I've had some pushbacks, but I always come back because God has me. And I can be broken, but you know what? I never negotiate with myself. That's something I don't do. I can negotiate with you. I can negotiate with everyone, but I will never negotiate with myself.
In what way?
Becky, don't go work today. Nah, you have to. There's no negotiation. You have to. I'm a normal person. Sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes I have weaknesses, but I can't negotiate with my weakness. I can't negotiate with whatever's happening. I have to move forward, and that's what I do. I never negotiate with myself.
Clip. That's a good clip. Yeah. Hey, really? put some inspirational music behind
it.
Can
I get a little Kleenex porque está bien fresco, me está saliendo el moco.
You have Kleenex, Maria?
Sorry. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean.
Wow.
Was that good? The negotiation?
Yeah, I like it. It's actually inspiring. I'm pretty sure we're gonna put it together and we're gonna clip it. Because honestly, it's because we need. Aparte, I started Puro Cotorreo because I wanna cotorreo with people that I like, that I feel that inspire others, that have great stories, such as yourself, Miss Becky, and I also wanna inspire everyone that's watching too. Like a lot of people just want to have fun, this and that, but you gotta include real life in there too, because I mean, a lot of people just like they get misguided sometimes. They fall off from their path.
I don't have any friends.
Oh, you don't?
Wow. I don't have friends. I have acquaintances. My only friends are my family. My husband, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother. That's all I have. I know people say, you don't have... No, I have acquaintances, but I don't have friends because I work, and it's my family. I work, and it's my family. And instead of going out drinking with a friend, no, I'm gonna put time to work or time to my family.
What kind of things do you guys do? Like to have fun, relax with the family?
Every Sunday, we go out to eat, and we try to go to the movies. That's what I do with my.
Oh, yeah, like movies.
Yeah, I like to watch movies, thriller movies.
Oh.
And that's what we do with my family. So on Saturday, I get off about 1:30 in the morning. I go home, shower up, and I'm like, why did I shower? Because me despierto.
Cold water?
Yes. And then pues I go to sleep, and then the kids are like, Mom, ¿dónde nos vas a llevar? Where's Dad going to take us? And, what's helped me is power naps.
Oh, I see.
Like we can be driving like 40 minutes away. Houston's so big.
Mm-hmm.
So we can be driving from Channelview all the way to the Woodlands or whatever, and I just go to sleep. Y ya me despierto. We're here? Okay, let's have fun. Let's watch a movie. Let's eat, Pero in this business, you sacrifice a lot of family time. So it's very different from what I did before, because working for the state, the county, you have state and federal holidays off.
Oh, I see.
8 to 5,
Mm-hmm.
weekends off. And here you don't. You work weekends, you work holidays, you work Thanksgivings, you work, I think I had an event when it was a wedding. It was on New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
And I'm a New Year's person. Like, I really like to be around and hug my family. And Happy New Year. I'm a very jolly person.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember, everyone there at the hall was screaming, Happy New Year, and the newlyweds were happy. And I'm like FaceTiming my kids and my husband. I'm like, hey, Happy New Year, babe. Happy New Year.
Wow.
Happy
Even
New
though
Year.
you were like a few miles away?
A few miles away. I live around the corner, like 5-6 minutes away.
Oh, I see.
But that's the sacrifice you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it. I like it.
Do you think we stop having to sacrifice, or you're always going to have to sacrifice something all the times until, we die?
I mean, I knew what this job was, what it was about.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that my sister and my mom gave a lot of family parties up, so I kind of knew. But you always have to make time. And that's what I do. I dedicate time to my kids. I dedicate time to my husband as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you just have to make it. Like in mi vocabulario, I have 4 words. I can do it.
Mm.
I can do it. I'm going to do it. That's what I do. I'm going to make time to go to work. I'm going to work on what I have to do, come back. But I'm going to do it. Those are my 4 words.
Nice.
I can do it.
Como el Obama, we can do it. We can do it. Oh man. So we talked about your life, your personal life. You have 4 kids. You have a husband. You're married.
Mm-hmm.
You have a holiday working. What's the future looking like? In your review mirror, like, what do you plan? Do you plan on like expanding? Maybe one day having more than one. Maybe letting other people run the business while you expand to other venues as well, or you think you're gonna stick to one? You think one is enough for?
I think I'm gonna stick to Moreno's, because there's only one of me, and the way I work at Moreno's and what I do at Moreno's is, not only does the client come to me and we build a relationship, I listen to them. I write everything down. Everyone has different needs and different expectations. So I'm there from start to finish. I'm there to do the contract. I'm there every time you make a payment. I'm listening to you. I'm guiding you. And the day of the event, I'm there for you.
Okay.
I'm there.
You don't think anyone else can substitute you? like, or replace you? You think it's hard to delegate when you feel like you're the perfect fit for that position?
I mean, yes, I can be replaceable, but I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
I want to make sure that I fulfill everything that I said and everything that I promised.
Mm.
I have been off. Like this year, I went to Cancun with my family, so I did miss an event. But I think last year también I didn't work for my birthday because it landed on a Saturday. But other than that, I'm very committed to this job, and I'm very committed to these customers because ellos están confiando en ti,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a big event. And you only have one chance to make it right, to make it perfect. And I'm not perfect, but I try my best.
You've had events where, let's backtrack. So, what does it take to run a venue? You obviously have to sell, get the contract. You have to find out if they want to decorate with what you have or bring in their own vendors. And then on top of that is the day of. You have to. Do you always have to coordinate, or do you? Sometimes they find their own coordinators, and then at the end, you're having to stay, at the end as well to clean and all that kind of stuff.
Hmm. What does it take? It takes a lot of consistency, a lot of discipline, and just following through whatever you write down in that contract. Making sure that you're there when the vendors show up, like especially, I'm a new photo booth, no sé dónde me pongo. Well, I'm going to be there. Ponte aquí. This is where you go. Okay. If you need anything from me as far as the band members, hey Becky, préstame el Wi-Fi, or hey Becky, and a lot of people, people tell me that they like me because they feel that I'm very flexible.
You are, yeah.
And I see the band members que pues andan cansados, like one time there was this one guy, he was like super drunk. He was like, man, Becky, I can't take this todo este equipment. I'm like, I'm done. I said, leave it here. No, pero leave it here. Nobody's going to come and mess with your equipment. Next day he comes. Thank you, Becky.
Wow.
Sober to pick up his stuff. Pero you just have to be very consistent and just listen to the customers and make sure that everything is working the way they want to, and listen to their expectations. But as far as the coordinating, sometimes it becomes kind of hard because everyone sees they want things different. For example, the day of the event. Do you turn on the lights when they're doing the surprise stand? Do you turn them off? What do you do? What do you want to do? Oh, turn off the lights. But then here comes the tia. Turn on the lights. Turn them off.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to, put your foot down. Say, hey, you know what? The mom told me to turn off the lights.
And that's the one paying.
Yeah, pero es que no veo. No, pues ni modo. Ni modo,
See.
Yeah,
You don't have, and then sometimes they can put like a spotlight too, and lights, all that kind of stuff.
I see. Eventually, God willing, I would like to do that. Like have,
really?
Better uplightings. Another thing that I wanted to do this year, I wanted a beautiful chandelier.
Oh, okay.
And I told my dad, I said, hey Dad, I want a chandelier, Dad. What do you think? And my dad was like, okay. Okay, that's fine. How much is it? Well, this amount. And I'm like, it's going to make the hall look better, make it prettier.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would see how we had our catering company serve food outside, that they didn't have their own kitchen. And I would see how people would come with their own catering companies y también, like we didn't have a setup for them.
Uh-huh.
And I told my dad, hey, Dad, forget about the chandelier. ¿Por qué, mija? ¿Qué pasó? Le dije, no, you know what? No. Let's build una kitchen for them. And I think that's the best thing that you can, that que hice.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. You have a whole space dedicated for that on the right side.
Mm-hmm. So I have my bar and they have their bar.
Nice.
So I think it was a wise move, but yes, you want to do something different all the time, pero you have to kind of balance it out.
With what you need and want.
What's better for the client? Yes, un chandelier se miraría bonito, pero at the end of the day, the customer is going to be much happier, feel better with their own bar, with not a bar, but their own kitchen. Another thing is we had a very small room for the quinceañeras, for the VIP. Very small. They couldn't even fit at all. They couldn't even fit. And, but then we had like not a game room, pero era como un cuartito donde los niños jugaban. We had machines like Pac-Man and todo eso.
Arcade room.
Yeah, arcade room. So that the kids would be there entertaining and not running around or whatever. And once again, I said, hey, why don't we make this into a VIP room donde las niñas se puedan vestir a gusto. We even have like a little sofa there. Some people go there and, take a nap or, whatever, like especially older people que ya me enfadó la música, let me lay down for a little bit. We try to accommodate our customers all the time.
I need a VIP room here too. Acá tenemos a Angie in our rolling chair. Oh, man. And so I guess changing subject now, like you told us a lot about your venue, but like I also want to know, like, obviously you were telling me that your mom would not let you wear Dickies. What's the most chola thing about you?
Well, I remember my mom una vez, I grew up in Denver Harbor, right? And, back then people would wear a lot of Dickies and stuff like that. But I've always been like a little cowgirl. I really like wearing boots and stuff like that. That's me. I like that. Y pues I wanted to wear that and the black lip
lip gloss.
The black lip liner y todo eso. So I remember, pues no, like be yourself, Becky. Don't follow other people. Be unique, like be yourself, mija. Just because they're doing it doesn't mean that you're gonna have to do it. Pero pues yo miraba que andaban todas así mis amiguitas, and I remember years ago, I think I must have been like 14. People would shave here, the girls. Like years ago,
the baby hairs.
Aquí. No, todo aquí, like everything, all right here in the back.
Huh?
Yes.
When?
I mean, I'm old,
Wait, I never saw that. Here in Houston?
Yes.
What?
So se rasuraban todo aquí, from here, all like that. So then I go and get my dad's rastrillo, and I'm like shaving everything off. No, hombre. Man, I got a whooping that day.
Whoa. Yeah. But what was were they doing designs?
No.
Or just a patch?
All the girls were having that haircut at school.
It was just a trend.
It was just a trend.
Angie también te siguió.
So I remember that day, and I picked out the window, and then the wind blew, and then pues el pelo se me fue para atrás, and my mom was like, "What the hell, Becky? What'd you do?"
Oh, under. So you would like pick up your hair and then shave under.
Yeah, you would make a colita like a chonga, and you would shave everything.
Oh, okay,
everything,
okay.
Like no sideburns, no nothing.
Oh, okay. Pero I think you saw that on the tomboys, because tomboys do that.
Well, a lot of girls did that.
Just regular girls?
Yeah, just regular girls. And when I was in middle school.
Wow. Yeah. I know the little guys. There was a soccer player that did called Ronaldo. He had like a brain injury or a knee injury. And that was the whole thing about him, that he would leave a patch right here and then everything else would be bald también, just to distract from his knee injury, because he wanted to keep playing soccer. That's what it reminds me of. I guess, do you think that haircut was, you know how girls, when they're like depressed or something, se cortan el pelo, like they want to start something new. Was that something?
I wasn't depressed. It was just a trend back then, like, who would wear the highest fleco, and that's what I did. I mean, I was born in 1979, so I mean, we used that hairspray rave, and we would tease our hair and then have it like a fan. So that's what we did. That's what I did.
What do you miss from the 70s or 80s? I mean, from the 80s? I mean,
just the world wasn't so fast like it's not, like now.
Oh yeah.
There was just everything was just, there was more unity, and it wasn't fast paced.
Unity, like in communities, families también, obviously everywhere, right? You could play outside without having the danger of someone running you over or kidnapping you, or I mean it was happening, pero
It was happening,
yeah.
pero back then I could walk to the corner store. Back then I could ride my bike to the corner store and go to my tia's. Hey mom, I'll be back. I'll be back at this time. And we didn't have cell phones or beepers. We just had house phones back then.
Yeah.
So okay, mija, and she would just go out look and make sure that I was riding my bike straight ahead to my tia's house. Okay, mom, I'm here.
Oh, I see.
So había mucha unity. That's what I miss. But it's okay.
So if you could take one of of society's inventions, like cell phones, internet, shoes, the new fashions, what would you take away from this present to make it a little bit more 80s? What was that?
Fashion, definitely.
Fashion?
Yes.
You will bring back the fashion?
Everything.
Erase the fashion from right now and bring the 80s?
Exactly. Yes. Everything back then is just the way everything, I think, felt life was more colorful. We would wear like neon colors, green, fuchsia. Everything was more colorful and just.
I think it's coming back though, little by little. Don't you think, Maria?
Think so, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's up to the person to like try to bring it back, or like go out of your way to start those trends again. Because, for example, pantalones con the white leg, that went away when the skinny jeans came around, but slowly they start coming back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that keeps coming back and around and around.
Wow. Yeah, because there's a few things coming back here and there. But I think it's because, like, we do get bored. Like, this generation gets bored, and then the new generation gets bored of the stuff that's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's, like, too simple. Even McDonald's, they make them simple now. Like, just a cube. And back then, you had the playgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
The McDonald's tenían más color, todo.
Mm-hmm.
So, literally, everything was colorful back in the day, in the 80s.
That's what I always say, that life was more colorful back then, but, you have to move on and adapt.
And the cars, too.
Los carros?
They were really nice in the 80s, too.
Oh, yeah, they were nice.
What were you driving?
Oh, what did I drive?
And just like mom's car.
I drove my dad's pickup truck. I drove his pickup truck to get around.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say something. I wasn't trying to get too personal with this interview, but I'm going to say something.
No, go ahead.
I didn't have a 15. And I think when I see that, but it was by choice.
Uh-huh.
I see whenever I see little girls like being happy having their 15s and, wearing their dresses. I see that. Y me da mucho gusto. I get not emotional, pero me da cosa, like, that's nice. I that they had a 15 or whether it's a 16. And if I could go back, I would have a 15. And as a matter of fact, I was telling my sister, man, I wish I would find a quinceañera dress to come to Cotorreo.
Hey, that would have been nice, honestly.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I wish I could find a quinceañera dress. I want to have because back then we would have, parties, not like my parents, we had like family parties. And me gusta mucho strawberry shortcake a mí.
Oh, I see.
So yo siempre digo, man, I wish I would have a quinceañera. I would have had a dress or a pink dress or a red or pink dress, But it's okay.
So if let's talk about that now then. If you were to be planning your 15, what colors would your theme have? What would your theme look like? What banda would you want? What kind of dress? What does Becky's
The guest list.
The guest list. What does Becky's perfect quinceañera look like?
Okay, I would definitely have a red dress.
Oh, okay.
A red dress and
Diamonds everywhere, like brillantes, or you like just the color? Fabric.
I guess because I like strawberry shortcake, and or maybe red dress, strawberry theme. Maybe, I don't know, a lot of hearts everywhere. And what banda would I have? I would definitely have a banda because I'm from Guanajuato. My parents are from Guanajuato, so I would have La Orgullosa de Guanajuato. And I would have a norteño band.
Wow, norteño, la orgullosa. We know la orgullosa de banda de Guanajuato. ¿A que sí? Yeah. No, banda de banda, la orgullosa también, we know them.
We do.
Yeah.
We go through a lot of events.
Yeah. Pero bandas, what kind of food will you be serving your guests?
Carnitas.
Carnitas de puerco.
De puerco,
Oh.
yes. Carnitas de puerco, mole, arroz.
What's the side?
Arroz, charro beans. Yeah, I would have that.
Cake? What flavor? Strawberry?
Yes.
With filling or no filling?
Yeah, filling. Yes.
A ver, banda, cakes. Ooh, what's the song choice to dance with your dad?
My dad, Chiquitita Dime Por Qué.
Chiquitita, dime por qué.
Because that song my dad would always sing to me when I was little.
Oh.
And it's grown on me because it's a song that he would always sing to me like, todo va a estar bien, mija. Everything will be okay.
Wow.
And I really like that song.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Cántanos tantito.
Yes, I really like that song.
Wow. Song. And then with your mom, what song will you dance with your mom?
With my mom,
You think you will get the banda to play and then y'all start dancing? Or you have a song that...
no, I think I just dance with my dad.
Oh, just with your dad? Okay.
I'm a daddy's little girl.
Okay. ¿Y quién se llevaba entonces más con tu mom?
My mom, my brother and my sister, they get along with, I mean, we all get along.
Yeah. But who's more attached? You know?
I'm more attached to my dad.
Your dad.
I've always been a daddy's little girl. And my mom, my sister and my brother are more attached to my mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I talk to my mom every day.
Yeah.
You know, every day, you know, I talk to my mom, I see her, pero, like, I don't know. It's a dad, I don't know, it's a daddy thing.
Yeah, you wish you had
Yeah.
your dad more. It's because you were the first one, and then I'm pretty sure, I guess your dad, did your dad want like a boy first, or he knew, or he just accepted that he was having a girl when...
No, I don't think they, at the end, pues they were like, oh, it's whatever at the end. Pero my dad, I'm not saying he was very hard on me, but he expected a lot from me since I was little.
Oh, okay.
And I never wanted to fail my dad. My dad was that type of person que, si se puede, mija. He's a very spontaneous person. Like I said, I mean, he said, you know what, we can't find a venue for my daughter. I'm going to build one.
Wow. And
He
you
built it.
and you say he's from Guanajuato, right?
Mhm.
Your mom too?
Mhm.
And you've gone to Guanajuato?
Yes.
Wow. What's your favorite thing about Guanajuato?
Doing absolutely nothing, just being there at their house and just relaxing.
Wow.
Just, you know, I don't need to go out and just, no, I just sit there and then just wait for people to go by and elotes, garbanzos. I'm like, hey, stop.
Garbanzos?
Yeah, everything.
All those secos. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And people pass by with their little carts, and you just wave your hand, and they come to you. You just sit there and just relax.
Nice.
They have a house over there.
Guanajuato is like an old school Spanish colonial type of city, no? Like lots of Spanish type of
Well,
a lot of güeritas.
That's in San Miguel.
Oh, okay. De Allende.
De Allende. And but my parents are from a little rancho.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if you've been to Guanajuato, the
No.
city. It's beautiful. It's very, it's
Describe it to me.
it's like Vegas menos sin la.
Gambling?
No, yeah. I mean, I can't compare it to Vegas. I mean,
Without the
let me take
drugs,
that back.
gambling,
Yeah,
no.
all the hoes. All that.
Yeah.
But it's very nice.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very colorful city. Está bien bonito. No se duerme. There's people playing music all night long.
Wow.
La orquesta. It's very nice. It's a very nice place to visit. You should go. I
You said-
recommend it to you.
You said it's like Las Vegas, so is it kind of like desert environment?
No, not desert. What I
Green?
mean is like that city never sleeps.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant. The city never sleeps. There's museums. There's ahí Frida Kahlo with her husband.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of museums. There's a lot of history, mummies. You can actually see the mummies there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like the Mexican mummies?
Like mummies.
Wow.
Yeah. So it has a lot of history, and it's one city. There's a lot of food. Every Santa Fe clan, he's from there.
Oh, way.
Yeah, he's from there.
And he's a cholo too, right?
We're representing.
Hey.
Yeah. So yeah.
I didn't know that.
Very nice
Santa
city.
Fe. And he's a really nice dude too.
Yeah. Very humble.
Humble and down to earth.
Hmm.
Yeah. I was just watching a video of him like le regaló la canción Mexicanos hasta la tana. Ese se regaló a un camarada de él que lo ayudó back in the day. So he just gave him the whole thing. And that record is bigger than everything else that he's made. That's how down to earth, you know? Someone else would have been like, hey, give me some more money of that, you know?
Yeah.
They would have been like, pay me. Pero, I see that in Mexico that people are more humble. Like, como que people, like, they're hard working. They have no holidays off allá. La gente cuando trabaja allá en Mexico, they have, like, no days off. Pero they still enjoy life. What do you think is the difference from, like, Mexico to Houston, for example? Like, Houston and Guanajuato.
Well, I have family members in Mexico, and here we work every day, and we're on a schedule every day. There, from what I see, they go in from 9 to 2, and that's it. And after 2 o'clock, that's it. It's very different. I'm not saying that they don't work, but their schedule is very different. As far as here, you start waking up at 5 in the morning. I wake up at 5:30 every morning to get my kids. I mean, they're grown.
Yeah.
But I get ready, wake them up. Hey, kids, wake up. And I take them to school at 6:30 because they have to be at school by 6:40.
Oh, wow.
In the morning, yes. So I think we live faster here. We're always on a schedule. You get off at 5. By the time you get home, it's 5:30, 5:45, and you have to go home and cook and do everything all over again. And then Saturday, I mean, I still work. And then Sunday is reset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then over there, I mean, like people 9 to 2s, and then, I mean, obviously they work 9 to 2, but almost every day and stuff like that. Like, porque I have family members over there too, pero like you tell them about the life over here, they're like, damn, dude, like that's stressful over there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can't even walk anywhere.
Yeah.
Especially Houston.
I have a friend, and he called me, and he's like, hey, Becky, there's this job, but they want me to work there from like 9 to 4. That's too many hours.
Oh.
I said, okay, mijo, so what are you going to do? Are you going to take it or not? No, pues mejor me voy para el norte. Le dije, son, if you come here, you're not going to work 10 hours. You're going to work over 10 hours a day.
Yeah. Aquí sí te negreas, honestly. Aquí sí.
Yeah, yo le dije, dijo, ¿cómo ve? Le dije, no, mijo, like, take it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I see myself at Moreno's, like, doing better. My performance, my quality, everything moving forward better. Like I said, I wouldn't want another venue because there's only one of me, and I'm so dedicated to my customers that I couldn't be doing two. No pudiera.
Do you think one day you're gonna ask your kids to take over?
We haven't talked about it yet, but eventually that might happen. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but they know the business because I take my kids.
Oh, okay.
The 17, the 18, and the 16-year-old. Why do we have to be here, Mom? Pues tienen que trabajar, mijo.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of them sells popcorn, and the other one sells nachos. And I'm like, you want money? Yes. Well, then start selling nachos. Start selling popcorn. And that's what they do because you have to teach them.
Yeah.
You have to teach them that life is not easy. That whatever you have to work for it.
Oh, and that's right. Like they have a totally different upbringing than what you had.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think it was hard to raise kids that didn't go through the challenges that you went through, because now you have to kind of like challenge them so they're not like too soft in this life?
Um, you know, back then as a kid, if you were getting into a fight with someone else, it was like your mama. That was that. That
Yeah.
was like your mama.
I remember those
Back
days.
then, you know, but you would brush it off,
Yeah.
and then you would play again.
Yeah.
But now everything is so different, and I tell my daughter, hey, you know what? Whatever social media can make you, but also can destroy you. She's into makeup, and she likes like wearing all different kind of makeup.
Like
if
this
you-
one?
Everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
everything. Like if you tell her, hey, draw an apple on your face, like she'll literally
Oh.
do it. Like whatever you want, she'll do it.
She's an artist.
Since she was little. Entonces her makeup is like, oh my God, like, and she spends hours in her room, and she started doing that, and they found out at school that, oh, look at her, she's wearing pink wigs, or she's wearing a blue wig, and look at her makeup. It's, you know, it's cyberbully a lot.
Yeah.
But I tell her, hey, Mika, you know what? Just continue what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a button. Just block it.
Mm-hmm.
Because mommy, pues I'm not gonna do makeup, and you know, like even like someone from California reached out to her. Y le dijo, hey, can I draw you?
Wow.
And I'm like, hey, watch out. Let me read that. Like, who is
Yeah.
it from? You know, like, hey, watch out. And she's like, look, mom, and she has a lot of followers, and she wants to draw me. So dibujó a mi hija.
Wow.
Pero Sophie's, she loves to draw a lot, and I tell her, hey, whatever works for you, do it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some lessons that you think you've had to teach them because they're not gonna get, because their upbringing was a lot more,
Different
different,
from us.
Yeah.
Well, I tell my kids, this is what I tell my kids all the time. Never take no for an answer. Never doubt on yourself. Be very respectful. I always tell my kids, be very respectful of your grown-ups, but I really want you to do, yo quiero que ustedes hagan lo que quieran hacer. For example, my daughter, Dad, I want to be an art teacher. No, you're not going to be an art teacher. You're going to be a nurse.
Wow.
And I told my husband, I said, why? I don't want her to be an art teacher. I mean, what is she going to do? And I'm like, that's what she likes. Let her do what she wants. So we had a discussion, about it and stuff like that. And I said, hey, Sophie's, like you can actually make a career out of be an art teacher.
Yeah.
It's okay. I said, are the opportunities going to be there? I said, just think about it. There's only one art teacher per school at an elementary, maybe 2 in middle school, maybe 2 in high school. Think about that. But if that's what you want, that's okay, Mika.
A lot of things, one thing that I tell a lot of people is that sometimes you can create your own opportunities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can create your own opportunities. And like I went to school, I have 2 degrees, one in business and one in paralegal studies. And my brother, he didn't even, I think he only got his GED.
I'm telling you.
He got his GED, and he's like I said, he can retire now if he wants. He's very successful in the oil industry. And but no, he's always been hustling all the time.
That story's gonna stick with me forever. The marbles,
Yeah.
and then look at him. He has one more than you.
Yeah.
I used to sell when I was in first grade. I used to sell. I used to trace. I had a coloring book, a Power Rangers coloring book, and I used to trace with my notebook paper the drawings that were there, and then I would sell them colored 2 kids también. Y así andaba, hustling,
Yeah.
hustling. También Pokemon cards.
Yes, my brother, he would sell cards también. And I remember one time my dad, because I'm not saying we didn't have money, but, we were okay. And I remember we would get Lunchables. Oh, we have Lunchables. We have here's one for Becky and one for Angie and one for Hector. And my brother, he would take his Lunchable to school. And I think you can make like 3 little sandwiches out of it. He would sell them.
No way. Wow.
He's like that. Like, I'm not going to eat it. Hey, you want a cracker with cheese and ham? Yeah, I'll sell it to you.
Wow.
And he would, así era mi brother. No, yo sí me lo comía,
Wow.
but he's very business savvy. But I think he gets that from my mom.
Wow.
Yeah, from my mom. Pero no, yo tuve que aprender slow. And I'm still learning. I'm still in a learning process all the time.
What do you think is one of those things that you want to get better at?
Want to get better at me as far as business or as a mom?
Yeah. Or even mom, yeah, personal life too.
In my personal life, I think I want to get better at spending more quality time with my kids.
Because spending time by itself is not enough. Quality time is better.
Being less on the phone. Because when we're watching TV, I'm on the phone. I'm like, Morenos, how can I help you?
And she has her phone and everything.
And yes, my husband's always teasing me. And then we go out to eat. And then, Miss, I have a question. And that one question can turn into 20, 30 minutes. And my husband says, hey, you need to put like a stop to it. Like, if it's Sunday, it's our Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They can leave a message or you can call back. I'm like, okay. So that's what I want to change. As far as, be dedicated to them.
Préstame el celular.
And,
Hola, estoy llamando para Moreno's Reception Hall. I want to hire you guys. Looking at
so,
put it right here.
as far as business-wise, just do better as a whole. Revamp whatever I can do for the customers as far as in every customer level. I want to meet their expectations. And as I mentioned before, I'm that type of person que I like to give the opportunity to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to bring your own catering company, do it. If you want to bring your own cake, do it. If you want to bring your own photo booth, do it.
Wow.
Why not?
Yeah. It's better for you because they see how flexible you are, and then they know they can count on you. And then some people like black canvases. They just like a blank venue, and then they can, create a whole forest in there. I've seen people create pieces of art, and then they have to break it down the next day. Have you ever had? What's the most extravagant event that you've had at Moreno's, where somebody says, "I want to do this and that, and add trees, and I want to add vines, and I want to add lights"? And
I haven't.
You haven't had yet?
No. I would like to.
We're gonna get you there. Because I have a lot of friends there that actually they decorated this place. It looked like a club. Green curtains everywhere, lights, vines, and that's all you need. We need to collaborate more.
I would like to see. I've seen like on Instagram que tienen pues las mariposas. Yeah. You're walking through a forest. I would like that. I don't offer that. I would love to one day, but if there's a company out there that hasn't come, why not?
I'm gonna connect you with someone very special. Our good friends at Ali's Decor. They've been in business for, I think, what did they say, like 20 something years? Yeah, since 2013. No, I think even longer. But yeah, they're really good. We need to do like a collaboration video or something. We need to go do something over there. It's not like that you need all that work, but it would be fun for a video at least.
Okay. I would like to see. Yo he visto Like I said, forest. He visto, ¿qué más? Que me gustó, like water, like a sea theme. I'm like, I would like that. Sure.
We just
Send 'em
had
over.
one. Yeah, we just had one.
Send them over.
Yeah, we just had one. Our friend did us. Our friend's daughter had a quinceañera at their venue at Imperio. So Eric, our friend, they own the Imperio, and their daughter did a sirena, like a mermaid theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
I've seen that. Like, they have like big screens.
Yeah.
Y se mira como el agua, and I'm like, that's
Yeah.
so nice.
It's a lot of work though. They put a lot of sweat and tears into that. Literally sweat and tears.
Yeah.
And
And
it's a big production.
And I understand, another thing is that people tell me is like, hey, Becky, are you only going to give us X amount of time? No. Of course I give them a time, pero I'm considerate.
Mm-hmm.
Yo considero, que en 2 hours no van a acabar el trabajo. I consider, I'm like, no, take your time.
Oh, when people are setting up, you mean?
Yeah, when people are setting up, like even a DJ. He's a very good DJ. DJ Pelo Mix. Pelos. DJ
Mix.
Pelos. Yes. And he works. And he calls me. He's like, hey, Becky, I just got off of work, miss. And I have to be at work on Saturday morning. Can I set up today? I said, sure. He said, what? I can set up today, Friday? I said, yeah, why not? I said, just let me know what time you get to the hall. And I'll be there. I live around the corner. So fui, le abrí al señor como a las 7 de la noche. He calls me about 11:30. Hey, Becky, I'm done. All right. Thank you, miss.
Wow.
You have to.
Yeah. No, and once you start getting those big production events, because you will, Moreno's is really big, and there's plenty of space. I was wondering, there's just another piece of land in the back. Is that the venues too?
Part of it.
Oh, part of it is yours. Okay, because you have a lot of parking there.
Yeah, part of it.
Yeah, when you get to those big productions, they need days to set up sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, especially when they're doing screens on the floors.
Oh, yes. I've never had that.
Yeah.
At Moreno's, I would love that. Like a dance floor?
Mm-hmm.
I've never had that.
They add those dance floors where people can walk on and they don't break.
Okay.
They have the what's it called? The videos playing on the floor, on the walls, everywhere.
Really? I've never. I
Yeah.
would love that.
Yeah, pero you'll get there. Because I know every venue, especially big venues, get to that spot. And do you think you're one of the biggest venues in Channelview too, or the only?
No, there's a lot of big venues here in Houston and the surrounding areas.
You know a lot of other venue owners. Do you ever like mingle and like try to learn from others, or?
No.
No, there's no need.
No, I just stay focused.
Cool.
At Moreno's, I just do my thing. That's it.
Cool. How much time do you have, Maria?
1 hour and 30 minutes.
Wow, that's a lot, honestly. What do you think? Do you think we touch like a bunch of topics here? Is there anything you might want to talk about? Something that we haven't touched? Oh, actually, what are you doing for Halloween?
Oh, for Halloween, I want to dress as Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, wow. Anna Nicole Smith.
Yes.
Wow. What's her look like?
Big hair, big boobs, big booty. I don't know.
You're going to add the everything? The inflatable?
Yes. I don't know why I like her. I liked her show.
I have a feeling that you're the spontaneous person in the relationship, and then your husband's like a little bit like laid back. How's that relationship there?
Yes. In the morning, I'm a very happy person.
Mm-hmm.
Yo me levanto en la mañana and I'm happy. I'm like, good morning. Really? Good morning? I'm like, yeah, good morning. Let's get up. Let's do something. I'm like that. And I'm that type of person. Así soy yo.
Wow.
And yeah, throughout the day, pues ya me voy, I'm winding down or whatever. Pero I'm like that. I'm very spontaneous. And but my husband, he's very chill. Very, very laid back. And, when I started this business, that was one of his things, because he was like, no, pues tú, you work a lot of hours. What about me?
He needs you
I'm
too.
the man.
Oh, like,
I'm supposed to be working more hours.
Oh, I see.
I'm supposed to be working the weekends, not you.
Wow.
And I said, hey, you know what? it is, I have to carry out this business. And keep in mind that we have 2 kids and you have to be here for the kids. So it kind of worked out. He works sometimes from home. He works Monday through Friday only. So on Saturdays, he's with the kids. And then on Sundays, we're together. And then I come home like about 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock during the weekday. It really depends. Sometimes I get home at 6:30, but he's there by 4.
Wow.
So it works out.
Nice.
Pero hay veces que si me dicen, no, I'm the man. I'm
Yeah.
supposed to. I'm like, no.
He's a little old school in that point of view. Like he wants to do you think he feels some type of way that you're doing all those hours and stuff like that?
Well, at the beginning, yes. And I said, you have to understand that, this is a responsibility and I have to execute the plan. I have to. And at first he wasn't understanding, but then yes, he understands now. And then he motivates the kids and he's like, hey kids, go with your mom, go help her out. He stays at home. And he doesn't go out. He just stays at home, watches TV, plays in the pool table. Es todo lo que hace. He just stays home. I tell him, hey babe, come help me. No, just you do your thing, Becky. Do your thing.
That's me. Like if I'm already like in my zone,
Yeah.
and Maria asks me like, hey, let's go do this, I'm like, no, I'm trying to rest already.
Mm-hmm.
Pero I just thought about something while you were talking.
Mm-hmm.
Women have a whole different point of view when they're doing a bunch of hours, when they're a business savvy person. There's so many more factors that you guys have to maneuver through. What do you think some women out there are missing, to be successful in life?
To be successful, you have to be very consistent, and not only have the want, because it's not the want. You have to have the discipline. You have to have the goals. You have to have the discipline, because anyone can have goals. Pero si tú no tienes la disciplina, then it's not gonna come through. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to have a plan. And if you set your mind to it, and I would say, primero Dios, I'm gonna do this, you can do it. Mm. You can do it. But I feel que muchas veces, muchas personas dicen, no, I can't. No, sí puedes. You have to. Like I said, I don't negotiate with myself. I don't negotiate with my weaknesses. I don't do that. There's no negotiation with me.
Do you ever see yourself like? Do you ever think that you would have been a housewife, like just home while your husband is working?
No, because I started working real little.
Oh, okay.
Started working at the flea market when I was 13, selling hats.
You think your parents would have let you been a housewife too, like? Or you think they're like, no, mija, tú vete a trabajar, todo esto, da, da, da?
No, I think they're very proud. My dad always wanted us to be very successful. My dad always wanted me to be a lawyer. And I wanted to be a lawyer. And actually, I went with my sister Angie to go take that test.
Oh, really? Her? Bar?
Me and her.
Oh, y'all took it together?
We took it together, and I didn't pass it.
And she did?
She did.
Oh, wow.
I didn't pass it, and...
What were the questions that messed you up?
There were just logic, a lot of logic, and things that it's like a 2-hour test, and there's like 5 subjects, analytical, and I didn't understand. I'm like, how, if I'm very analytical, ¿por qué no pasé? But I was off by 8 points. And then my dad, he's siempre decía, yo quiero una abogada en la familia. I really want an attorney in the family.
Wow.
And the reason he said that is because when they came here as immigrants, they no se defendían ellos. No sabían the language. So when I was born, and I was little, no joke, estaba yo chiquita, like 7, 8 years old, interpret here. Ve pa acá, habla acá. I'm like, Daddy, habla acá, léeme esta carta.
Oh, I see
and
the
I did
connection.
that.
Yeah.
So my dad said, hey, you know what? That's what you have to help us, because there's so many things out there that can help us, and so many things that we don't know. And if we don't know, like, cómo vamos a aprovechar o defendernos.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to. And my dad would always tell me that. And I remember when I went to college, it was the last day to register, and he came from work. Y me dice, did you already register? I said, mañana. Dijo, no, right now. You're going to register right now. And he took me to college. And there was a big line, and it said it was like 12 steps. And my dad's like, okay, mija, let's register you or whatever. But back then it was easy. It was like 12 steps. Y ya, when we get to this big auditorium, what do you want to go for? What do you want to do? So my dad says, legal.
Oh.
And I'm like, teacher, nurse, or whatever. There's all these signs all over.
It was a fair?
It was like a fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not a fair, but it was like you
college fair.
You were registering. It was actually the last day.
Oh.
But you had to go to whatever table, to get your, I guess to sign your...
Choose your major?
To choose your major.
Oh, okay.
So me acuerdo, I was walking towards teacher, and my dad's like, no, you're not going to do that. Yo siempre te dije que ibas a ser abogada, and that's what you are. That's what you're going to be. So we went to that table, and I'm like, no, Dad, no quiero. Dijo, no, you're going to do it. So my dad, entre su inglés y todo, le dijo al teacher, hey, mi hija quiere ser abogada. Okay, how many classes? I said, 2. He said, no, póngale 5.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, Dad, really? So then, mi papá andaba con work clothes y todo, and they're like, okay, register. You already registered. Go take this to pay. I'm like, Dad, I don't have any money. Dijo, ¿y quién dice que vas a pagar? Yo te voy a pagar. My dad paid. And then after this, what do? We're lost. Well, then go to the bookstore. And he bought me my books and my ten, mija, I like this backpack for you. Tenla.
Wow. He was excited for you.
Very excited. So he pushes us a lot, like bastante. And with my brother wanted to be I think my dad was pushing him to be an electrical engineer. And my dad's like, you're going to do it. And my brother said, no, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to be a welder like you. No, you're not. I want you to be better than me. Pero pues no, he did his thing. But with Angelica, with Angie, she wanted to be a pharmacy tech.
Oh.
That's what she was going for. And same thing, my dad's like, no, tu hermana no me hizo caso. You're going to be a lawyer. And my sister was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to become an attorney.
Wow.
Yes, you are. Yo siempre dije, I'm going to have a lawyer in the family, and it is what it is. So she became a lawyer.
¿Y tu mamá qué decía?
No, pues mi mamá, pues...
¿Le seguía la corriente?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because my dad, he means well for us.
Yeah.
Pero he's like that, mi papá. Entonces, when my sister, Pastor Barr, she would read a lot. And I remember her reading for hours and hours. And I remember, like, working at the hall and then just looking at her book. And just reading. Coordinating the event. Y ahí estaba sentadita ella reading her book. And I remember when she passed the bar, they announced it. And Angelica Moreno, welcome. You're a lawyer.
Wow.
Her being Hispanic, female.
Wow.
So I'm jumping up and down, just happy for her. And she's just laid back. Just like that, tranquila. I'm like, Mom, let's take her to the Galleria. Mom, let's do a party for her. Let's do so whatever. And she was just like...
Nonchalant.
Very, así. Aren't you happy?
It's always the younger brothers and sisters that are nonchalant.
Yeah, like, why not? Like, this is so, no sé.
It's an amazing experience. También what's it called? I'm looking for the word. I'm trying to look for the word. Accomplishment. Mm-hmm. That's something you just want to celebrate.
And I'm very proud of her. And my husband tells me sometimes, Becky, when are you ever going to become a lawyer?
Oh.
Don't you want to do that? It's never too late. It's just one exam.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing research, and I can actually go to law school. It's an online course in San Antonio, St. Mary's. And my husband says, go for it, Becky.
Wow.
I'll support you. I'll help you out. I'll help you more at the house. I'll cook every day. I'll wash your calzones. He tells me.
Ah, there you go. He's committed. Once he says that, he's committed.
Yeah, he's like, I'll wash everything. Really? I'll wash. I'll take care of the kids are already grown, Becky. I'll take, yo te hago de comer.
Mm-hmm.
But that's always been in you, and I'll support you.
Wow, that's such a supportive husband.
Yeah.
I push Maria, I think, the same way. I think all men should do that.
Yeah.
Always push their woman to, find their dreams, or get to their goals and to experience life también more, because a lot of people want to keep things traditional where the guy just does everything, and then the woman, I feel like housewives, they get, eventually they want to find that purpose,
Mm-hmm.
and it's, why not find it with the help of your partner, pushing you. Yes, that's really, really nice. ¿Cómo se llama tu husband?
Jose.
Jose. So,
And I'm going to tell you this, a funny story too. So he was a police officer for 14 years.
really?
And I was a probation officer. And we worked different schedules. He worked nights. I worked days. So for the longest, we would go 2-3 days without seeing each other.
Whoa.
Vivíamos en la misma casa. And I remember one time he got in my bed. I'm like, who are you?
He was with the police officer uniform.
So I remember un día así duramos como 3 días. Why? Because I would leave home by 6 in the morning, and he would get off at 6. But there was always accidents or little things that would happen, and he wouldn't come home till 6:40 or 7+. And then when I would come home, I would pick up the kids from daycare, and by the time I would come home, he was already at his side job.
Oh, okay.
And how was work? No, bien, mijo, everything good. And then from his side job, he would go to his regular job, 10 to 6.
Wow.
So it happened.
He was a security guard?
No, he was a police officer, a constable.
No, pero then what was his side job?
He was working for banks.
Oh, okay.
Working at pawn shops también.
Nice.
So he did that, working at the refineries, doing the directing traffic. So he did that, like a side hustle. Entonces, we were like that for a couple of years.
Wow.
A couple of years.
Do you think that space, that time when you guys didn't see each other for three days, maybe 4 days, or even longer sometimes maybe, do you think that brought you together even more? Because y'all were always away from each other, and then you will crave your partner, and you will be like, oh, let's do this now, let's do this. Blah, blah, blah.
I think at that time, I was overworked with all the cases at work. It was a lot, and he was working too much. And then it got to a point that we would eat, and there was so much to talk about, but at the table we wouldn't even talk.
Oh, wow.
We were so lost. We were
disoriented.
Very.
Wow.
Disoriented. And with the county, you don't get overtime. You get comp time. So let's say it was hitting 5 o'clock. Hey, Becky, guess what? What? This kid, he just shot a lady at a red light. Okay. Here's the case. What did I have to do? Call the parent. Hey, this is what happened. I had to run to the detention center because they don't call it jail. But I had to run I would literally run.
Wow.
Say, hey, you know why you're here, right? Yeah. Okay, we're going to have to drug test you. We're going to have to do all of this for you. You're on probation, but these are the allegations that you have. I've already contacted your parents. They've already been notified. You already know how this works, right? Tomorrow morning, you're going to have a detention hearing. So I had to write a report and write everything, all his background, for the judge to read and see. So I wouldn't get home till 6:30, almost 7. No overtime.
Whoa.
Just comp time. And I would call, and say, hey, babe, I'm going to be late. I just had a kid that just shot a lady.
Wow.
I mean, that it happened.
Yeah.
Okay, está bien. You know, me too. I'm stuck here at work.
Wow. Jeez.
And then if I ever wanted to take off from work, I couldn't, because if I did, no hombre, I would have like
so many cases.
so many
backed up.
cases. Built on Monday. I mean, I knew my desk was going to be full because of these kids would be running the streets.
Wow.
And do I miss it? No. I don't miss it.
Yeah.
I really like what I do now.
Wow. That's great. Honestly, like, we all have to, like, sometimes I feel like we have to overwork ourselves to appreciate life a little
Yeah.
bit more.
And you know why? After so many years working there, and, you know, we even had like a chart, and it said, oh, Officer Moreno did 118 cases, and there was people underneath me. And I was always one of the highest officers to have all these cases. And at the end of the day, ya cuando les dije, hey, I'm ready, I'm leaving. Okay, thank you for your services. Ni se pararon.
Whoa.
Like, they didn't even, you're replaceable.
Wow.
They replace you right away.
Did you feel some type of way?
I feel like, oh my God, like, you know, like I was giving it my all. And I mean, my boss was very nice. I still have her on my Facebook.
Okay.
I mean, she did get up and hug me, pero los otros supervisors were like, all right, they meant business.
Damn.
And I was replaced within a week. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And
That's why I could not work for anyone. I've never had a job because of that. Like, I don't know. I don't like the politics at work. I don't like any of that.
And it really crushed me. It really did. And then my husband, the reason he left law enforcement was because he was already a sergeant. But it was a lot of time and effort that
That's
he
the
did.
top?
No. So he became a sergeant for Harris County. And politics changed. So what happens? Hey, we have someone new, a new sheriff in town. You want to keep your job? Yes, I need to. Okay, you're going to be at the lowest deputy now.
Whoa.
So from sheriff, he went all the way to the bottom.
Wow, how's that even possible, though? You can't report or talk to any other agency?
Things happen.
Wow.
That's how it is. And then my husband was very blessed to still have his job, because I remember that day, it was all over Facebook that new sheriff came in town, you know, new constable came in town, and he had fired a lot of people 2 days before Christmas. Pero ahí le dijeron, hey, you know, we're going to leave you, but you're going to be at the lowest.
Whoa.
So, of course, you know, it was sad because a lot of lieutenants, a lot of people, high ranks were fired.
Were they older, though, or something?
Ya casi para retirarse. So, I mean, you make X amount of money. This is how you live. And then everybody started selling their houses, just
Wow.
stuff like that. Like, empezaron a vender sus casas, you know, because they were fired. They didn't have the means. They had to start at another police station from nothing.
Wow.
Or those positions that they had were not available. And I told my husband, I said, hey, you know what? We've been both public servants for so long. Because that's what we were, public servants. And I've been with the county since I was 19. You've been with the county 14 years. Like, what are we doing? Like, what's the next move? And now my husband's a safety man. He's a safety man in a corporation now, so he's good now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I love that for you guys. I love it. I think that's really, really good time. I really want to thank you, Miss Becky, for coming over to Puro Cotorreo.
Thank you so much. Can we do the crip walk?
Yeah, no, we're gonna do a bunch of TikToks right now.
Yes, that's because I don't know. I told my sister I want to dress like this, and my chains. This is actually una.
Dog chain?
Yes. We couldn't find one yesterday, so we went to Walmart. I know, pero pues I wanted to dress like an 80s girl, because I remember I told you about Anna Nicole, but I can't do that. But then we went yesterday to Party City. I forgot where we went. But no me quedaron.
I love, I love your energy because you do give me that spontaneous energy. You remind me of me, but in a female form like this. No one else will be letting me do this.
It's because you have to
Yeah.
like I said, but I think that's what started me since I was so little. Like, no, everything's gonna be okay. Like, échale ganas.
Mhm.
I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna help you. This is what you're gonna do. So I've always been like a people person, and I'm very spontaneous. Like, ay, no, que el mariachi me llegó tarde. It's okay, miss.
Sí,
Le va a
yeah.
llegar, pero le va a llegar. But you know what? Le va a llegar tarde, pero va a llegar.
Va a llegar. Y ya llegó. Yo sé bien
Le
que
llego yo.
estoy afuera. Le cantó una Ana Gabriel o algo.
So yeah, you have to.
Mhm.
Before we head out, I do have 10 rapid questions, Miss Becky.
Okay.
You can just do the shortest answer or whatever you'd like to share. The first one is, what's the first thing you do when you arrive at the venue?
The first thing that I do when I arrive at the venue, me persino. I do.
How many events do you check on personally each week?
Each week, every event.
What's one skill every business owner should have?
Good listening skills.
How do you keep your team motivated?
I'm there. I'm present. I make sure that I motivate them by telling them what to do.
They gotta be motivated.
They have to. Like, my presence motivates them. Pero no, I'm there. I'm there to listen to them and to help them. You know, if I see que like, let's say que el staff está ocupado levantando otras cosas, and I see a strawberry on the floor, I'm gonna go pick it up.
Mhm.
You know,
And with pizza parties, that's what.
Yeah. Teamwork.
What's your biggest business lesson so far?
My biggest business lesson is that you have to be consistent and love what you do, and even if you make mistakes, it's okay. You can make them. You can learn from your mistakes, but never settle. And then like I said, those 4 words, I can do it, and never negotiate with yourself.
That's really good.
How do you deal with difficult clients?
How do I deal with difficult clients? I come across those every once in a while, but I pretty much
Close the door on them.
no, what I do is it really depends, because if there's 2 people that are arguing over the color, and that's what I'm dealing with right now, this for this event, they're arguing over the color. I'm like, you know what? Take your time, choose a color. If that's not the color you want, or you want something else, just let me know. And then I just come back whenever they reset, whenever they're okay. Because sometimes, they're very stressed. Pero pues ya pretty much I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna get in the middle of it. And there's little things. Son cosas chiquitas, but I'm like, hey, figure it out, or let me help you figure it out.
Because to them it's a big deal, right? Like the colors.
Mm-hmm.
What motivates you to keep pushing forward?
My family. Every day. My parents, my mom, my dad, my husband, my kids, my siblings.
What's your favorite family tradition?
My family tradition is just barbecuing at my sister's house.
How do you keep your family involved in the business?
How do I keep them involved? Okay. I tell my mom what's going on almost every day or on a weekly basis. I communicate with my sister when I need help, and she's there to help me. I talk to my husband. I talk to my dad as far as what needs to be done, what needs to be fixed. Hey, Dad, something broke. So it's a lot of communication on whatever basis, if it's needed on a daily, weekly, whatever.
This is more on the personal side. What is your favorite morning routine?
My favorite morning routine is just waking up and saying thank you for another day, for another opportunity.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What is your coffee order?
My coffee order, just black.
Just black.
Oh,
Americano.
that's me. Yeah.
That's it.
If you weren't running Moreno's, what would you be doing?
I would be a lawyer.
Something people would be surprised to know about you.
Something.
She knows how to do the crit wall.
Yeah. No. Something surprising. Okay. That I had 2 kids by the time I was 18.
Oh.
A
One
lot of people
last.
don't know that.
Oh, so like a teen parent.
I was a toddler when I had my kids.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, I got married. I was in high school, so.
Oh.
Just one last question. What's the one thing you always double check before an event starts?
An event, making sure that the ACs are on, making sure that there's toilet paper in the restrooms, making sure that the lights are working, everything. Hmm.
That concludes it. Hey.
Thank you so much.
Now for the crit walk.
Hey. No, well, thank you so much again. Oh, one last message. That's your camera right there.
Hmm.
Any last message to your fans, anyone that's out there, or maybe just to women that are pursuing a better life in business?
Okay.
That camera right there.
Hey guys, my name is Becky Moreno, and I'm with Moreno's Reception Hall. We're currently booking for 2026 and 2027. We offer 3 packages. We can modify your packages as well. And to book your event, it's only $500, and I will be there from start to finish.
Awesome. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, that's good.
That's an ad. And now your message.
Oh, my message
Yeah,
to the ladies?
Yes, to the young ladies or older ladies, because it's never too late sometimes to start.
No, it's never too late. It's never too late to start your own business as long as you're consistent and have a plan, and you have to learn from how to get from point A to point B. And sometimes you can come through loopholes, but it'll be okay. Just make sure that you're consistent and that you hold on, I kind of froze.
No, you're good. You're good.
Huh? Hold on, I kind of got nervous.
No, she's good.
Okay.
She's good.
To all the women out there, you really have to have a passion for what you want to do. Be consistent and be persistent and never doubt yourself, and everything will be fine.
There you go. Miss Becky from Moreno's Reception Hall, thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to create some Instagram reels and everything right now. And thank you guys for tuning in to Puro Cotorreo.